do you got in your mouth?
Caramel.
Oh, did you?
Uh-huh.
Look at you. Regular or Delta 8?
Just regular.
Regular?
I don't trust myself on a Delta 8
For the podcast?
to hold a conversation for an hour plus.
Nice. How you
Face
doing?
your ridicule. Oh, very well. How are you doing?
Good, good.
So busy, man.
I know
We've
today
been
was a...
flying. I
busy
think
day.
every podcast we start out and we're like, we're so busy.
Because we do these at night.
Yeah, that's so true. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God. Totally spot on.
You're just doing the Valley Girl because I like
You
it.
are so smart.
Um,
Mr. Syke does get turned on by Valley Girl, so
I do.
sorry, that wasn't for everyone. That was just for
Valley
him.
Girls, watch out. I'm a coming. Ew, what's that old man doing here? Like, totally, he's so gross.
Sir.
Is he drinking decaf coffee at night? What a loser.
Ooh, he doesn't want to stay up.
He probably still has Facebook.
He was probably just checking how many likes he got on his recent post. On
I do that.
Facebook.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't get as many likes as you on all my posts, but yes, I still do that. I was just watching when you were upstairs I was watching Howard Stern's tribute to Taylor Hawkins.
I know, I
It
heard
was
a
so
little
good.
bit
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
so
So sad.
yeah, I know it was.
man. Gilbert Gottfried was really sad news.
Yeah, I know. I'm tired of all these people dying.
Stinks. I know.
A lot of young people.
Saget,
Yeah, a lot of
know.
young people don't know Gilbert Gottfried or Bob Saget. You know, that's like, it sounds weird, like that people wouldn't know Bob Saget from like Full House, but there's like 20-year-olds out there that just they've never heard of. I work with a 24 or 5-year-old. If I said Bob Saget Full House, he'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that a thing that existed?
Is that a thing that existed, oldie? But you remember meeting Taylor Hawkins?
Yeah, clearly.
at
Our
a
friend
restaurant?
asked for a picture with him.
Yeah, he was so sweet. He was just super nice. He might have been with his wife that night and somebody else. They were playing a festival in town, and we just happened to be sitting in a booth. Like I'm sitting here, you're sitting next to me. Our friend is sitting across the booth, and then his booth was like would be perpendicular, right? So his back. So he was facing this way with his back, and our friend was facing. So they were literally back to back, and all she did, because I recognized him first, and I was like, hey, do you know who that is sitting behind you? I'm like, that's the drummer for the Foo Fighters. So this is like 2019, maybe. That's a drummer for the Foo Fighters, and she's kind of, our friend is kind of like she will go up to anybody. You can say Jeff Bezos is like around the corner, and she'll walk up just to be like,
She'd be like, Jeffrey Bezos.
So yeah, she just leaned right in and she goes, "Hey, are you Taylor Hawkins?" And he's just like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Can I get a picture? I'll see if I can find it, and I'll when I edit this podcast, I'll put it up there. I'll blur out her face or whatever."
I love it.
But he just leaned right in and took a picture, and he was so polite, so nice. And then I think you guys took a picture after dinner with him, but I can't find that anywhere.
I didn't take a picture
You
with
didn't?
him. It was just that one because we didn't want to bother him.
Okay.
I'm all like shy if I notice someone. I'm always like, I don't want to inconvenience you.
I know. But it's still kind of like, I wonder if like celebrities, like you kind of like dig if somebody says what's up to you, as long as they're not like crazy.
Yeah.
Like
sometimes people are a bit
but not to
over
you.
the top, but usually, no.
I think it would be nice to get like recognized and be like, oh hey, but he gets probably recognized
Like so much, yeah.
But it was sad watching all the videos of that, and just I hate that.
I know, I don't like that at all.
But anyway, well, let's go to happier news.
Yeah,
that was our one.
I'm thoroughly depressed, so let's just keep on deep diving, Mr. Syke.
So, how about that war? That's that was actually the last video I posted when you were talking about looking for likes or checking my likes or whatever. Obviously I don't do that. Like somebody would obsess.
But it was a video of our son.
But it was a video of our son.
He was doing something really cute.
Yeah, he was practicing his Ukraine because he has a refugee coming to his class, like in his class, and
doesn't speak any English at all.
Can you imagine going to like a third grade? Or
we were talking about like. Our son was like, he has to learn all of English and then he has to learn everything we're learning. I'm like, I know, buddy, I can't like make sure that you're really, really kind and
that
really
kid's gonna
patient
grow up to be like so much better than every kid in that school. Like he's gonna grow up to be not our son. I'm talking about the Ukrainian kid. He's gonna be so smart, and he's probably gonna like create some app, and rule the world. And, yeah, I can't imagine doing that. But that was a video I posted and for our family to look at stuff.
He's really cute. He's been practicing. Hi, my name is. What's your name?
Yeah.
And want to play. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Hocho harate.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
You think? Or did you just say, I'm a battery? I'm a pussycat.
We were like testing ourselves on Google Translator where we would learn it and practice it, and then we would switch, the languages to make sure that we were saying it properly to where Google could pick it back up again.
Nice.
You get how translation works, probably.
I get it.
I would imagine at this point in your life. But a couple of times it was like, we thought we were saying, hey, want to play? And it was installation of batteries.
That poor kid's going to be so confused when it comes to that class. Why is everybody talking to me about batteries? I just want to go on the fucking playground.
It's too complex for a third grader, I think.
Can I go back? I'm sure my town's still there. Can I just go back? Oh man,
I love it. I know. I can't even imagine.
No, I know. Just uprooted, just like that, going to a new place, new everything, new language. Like, are you insane? And a lot of people in America think like, "What do you mean he's coming over here? It's just so much nicer, or whatever." Like, like, A, that's a nice country over there that's getting torn apart, and B, like, hey, that's like where family and friends and their lives were.
Yes.
Yes, like if you just ripped me out of here and just threw me in like Beverly Hills, which is probably super nice. I just wouldn't want, like, you know what I mean? There's like,
I think you would thrive.
I would thrive. No, but you know what I mean? Like away from everybody, like a network of friends and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like, all right, this is cool here, but it's not. It's not the food I'm used to eating.
Yeah.
It's not, so. Oh well, hopefully things get better over there.
I know. I hope so too. I'm getting more and more depressed.
I know. All right, let's talk about some new. You brought up a article I thought was kind of fascinating. Somebody is quitting OnlyFans.
Yes, I couldn't believe that. Yeah. Okay, thank you for digging this because I was just gonna keep talking about.
Don't keep talking about
Ukraine
war.
And just
that's enough. People
worried.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I like ran to you in the bathroom and showed you.
I didn't say who. I was waiting for you to say. I kind of tossed it to you.
Sorry. Thank you. That was pretty soft as well, and yet I wasn't capable of.
Yeah. Butterfingers.
Good catch, Mads.
Are you gonna say it or?
Yes. Amouranth is quitting OnlyFans in June, and she is the #1 creator on OnlyFans.
She is?
Yes. Well, she advertises that she is. I could well believe that she is if she earns over $1 million.
There would be no doubt in my mind that she makes a
she's 0.00001. She is the top of the top. Yeah.
Wow.
I actually can't even think. Oh, I mean, maybe a porn star or somebody, but she's right up there. Yeah.
Wow. That's a big call. Like just to be like, hey.
I know.
But she's moving she just concentrate on another platform. She's just kind of, I think she's pivoting away from like more of like, I wouldn't call Amouranth a sex worker because I think she's.
Yeah, I think she just says e-girl. That's probably
e-girl.
I
guess
most
that's
like apt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody get called an e-boy?
I don't know. I was just thinking about how specific that terminology is.
It just seems like really I don't want to say degrading, but just because there's nothing wrong with being like e-girl, but it just seems like e-girl, like there's no talent, or there's no hard work or anything involved. Does that make sense? It just kind of it's derogatory. It just kind of brushes off of the whole thing because that girl's anything but.
Oh yeah, she's the hardest worker on any platform. Yeah. She's ridiculous.
She's the Kevin Hart of e-girls.
She shows up every day, does the work.
Yeah. 18 hours a day.
I don't know why I appreciated that so much, but I really did. I'm going to start calling you an e-boy. I'm taking it back.
Take it back. You can call me an e-boy. Emo boy.
Yeah, she's pivoting, and she didn't. I think she's kind of drawing the announcement out through the week to maybe
get one final push.
Yeah, she said she's going to do a final push, which fair play. I would sign up for OnlyFans right now and see how she's going out with a bang.
Yeah, you should sign up. There is a. I've been. There is a there's something admirable about like, I mean, she could just keep on going another like however many years. Maybe it's just she doesn't have the time, but I mean, she could just get more and more money. There's something admirable about just being like, hey, I don't need that much money. Does that make sense?
I totally agree. Yeah. To be like, hey, I'm making like $1 million a month, and then be like, you know what? I'm gonna shift my intentions elsewhere. I've got some new passion. Like, and that is awesome.
I'm sure she's probably taken the time she would use for OnlyFans and probably focusing on something else to make more money that way. I get that, but it just seems like it's just brave just to be like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna cut this revenue stream. It's like, wow,
for sure, that's
cool.
Is there a chance for new e-girls to rise up?
I'm really excited.
Is there a chance for an older e-girl? A middle 30 e-girl?
No, there is. I don't think, you know, it's not a zero sum world where it's like all those fans have to go someplace else.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
I was just asking that out of silliness.
Yeah. I think, but I do think that like some of her OnlyFans fans would probably maybe find it. I don't know was she doing ASMR on OnlyFans or not? You have a different niche or niche. Is it niche or niche?
If you will.
What is it?
Niche.
Niche?
Niche.
You have a different niche.
It's niche.
Is it? What is it?
No, I'm just fucking with you. It's niche. I just wanted to know how many times I could make you flip flop.
Yeah, a bunch. No, so the like you know, people come to your OnlyFans for the ASMR, and then there's some that come for the other stuff, but I don't know if hers are like ASMR fans, you know, or are they just like quote unquote e-girl fans? They want to see the booty, the boobs and stuff. Like, which again, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, she's so smart with her marketing, and she talks about how she started out like with targeted marketing, just trying to drive traffic to her YouTube and her Twitch, and then just things
do you think
skyrocketed. So anyways, I was gonna say, I wonder if she has the data to back up, like, you know, I'm spending this many hours on Twitch because it drives this many people, or I'm gonna section out my Twitch streams between like pole dancing brings in this many people, hot tub streams bring in this many. You know, I bet she could tell you like, this is the best use of my time.
Do you think she has a team?
Oh, for sure.
Like, how big is it? Is it just her husband?
I think it's pretty big. I think there's an editor.
That's what she said. No.
I don't know. I honestly feel like I probably shouldn't say what I think it all entails, because I wouldn't want to
say something about her that she'll never hear. And
I wouldn't want to say something meaningless on a meaningless platform that will never get back to her. I don't think it. Are you looking at me?
I'm looking at your mic.
Something wrong?
No, because you're talking at me and the mic's pointing this way. Can you lower it? Like,
hello, Mr. Syke.
Like, bring it like this. Watch. No. See what I'm doing?
I've got a beverage, sir.
Like, see this little thing?
Yeah.
Tilt it.
You're going like this.
Like this way. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Keep going. Faster, harder. Yeah.
Ooh, that's just the spot.
Yeah, so you think she has editor like a 4 or 5 person team, or do you think it's less than that?
That's really interesting, because I know like I'm hesitant to give anyone, like I won't let anyone in my DMs. I won't like, I'm just nervous to have someone not do things the way that I would do them, or not answer someone's question the way that I would do it. But I think at that level, you couldn't possibly get back to every DM on Fansly, OnlyFans,
well, you don't
Patreon.
know if you get back to every DM. You don't know that she does. That might. That's part of your.
That's part of what I do. But yeah, at that level, you might be like, hey, everybody has to tip.
You got to tip and let.
If you're going to tip, you're going to get it to the top. And even then, maybe I'm not going to get back to you for like 48 hours. So I didn't think of it that way.
No, but I'm also just thinking about like, so when I help you out, like with like
you came to a photo shoot with me today.
Like I did the photo shoot and stuff like that, and we talk about like promoting things like, okay, so every Wednesday on your OF, you give
a free full length
ASMR video, and it's a NSFW video, not safe for work. We had all the stuff for it. I edited it, but what I'm saying, we had all the promo stuff for it, and then
I'm sitting down like ready to send it to everyone, looking at the thumbnails, and you're like, I had a thumbnail like
to put out on Twitter.
You were meant to put that out, but we had a busy day. We had construction stuff going on.
But those people that have teams
ran the kids to school, went to the photo shoot, whatever. We had a day.
The people that have teams, they get that stuff like those teams know what to do. They go, okay, on Monday we need to put out this thumbnail for Wednesday's video because Wednesday we want people to sign up to get for the Wednesday video, and they have like all these things. And I swear most of the stuff like that we do when it comes to like social media and everything is basically half-assed. Like I'll edit a video for you and I'll take out thumbnails, but like those thumbnails really should, or the promo thumbnails, they really should be like, given to you days early, like it needs to go on Twitter, and
you are not wrong. The frequency with which you'll be like, do you have something for IG today? And I'm just like, no. Or I'll like scrap through like pictures or just randomly take something, and I don't know. But it takes a village to raise an e-girl. I know what you're getting at. So I do think she has a team. I think they're dedicated people.
You can't do that much work and not have a team.
No,
I'd be so surprised if it was just her and her husband.
I would.
They don't have kids. They don't have kids. There's no way they have kids.
I think just the sheer amount of hours that she's on stream.
You don't have anything else to do. Yeah, you couldn't possibly post all those.
Or be on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, well, we'll wish her the best of luck and go get them.
That was pretty good speculating we did.
Yeah, I don't know. We found out nothing more about Amouranth.
I love it. I'm super excited for her announcement, though. I can't wait. Unless I was misunderstanding, I kind of came away with either she's starting her own platform of some kind, or she's going super hard on Twitch, becoming, I don't know, an investment partner in Twitch, or
investment partner.
I don't know.
It's owned by Amazon.
I don't know. Once again, Bezos. You run into Bezos. Take a picture with him. Is that Bezos behind me in this
investing
restaurant?
in Twitch, like you don't become an investment partner, though.
I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. She said she just like recouped an investment in Twitch of like $350,000 to $400,000, and that was like part of the decision to move away from OnlyFans.
Recouped an investment.
Yeah.
You have to. Okay, this is getting stupid and boring.
I
thought when you read it to me, it said something. I'm putting $350,000 towards Twitch, like her production. Like she bought a whole bunch of stuff for her Twitch stream to try to become bigger on Twitch.
Oh,
does that make sense?
That does make sense.
I don't think she's investing in Amazon. Yeah. I think she
didn't get back that investment. She's spending that in Twitch.
I think she's spending the money to do like a whole Twitch, like Doc used to do, with like different transitions and like he had a whole production.
That'd be freaking awesome.
That is what I'm thinking.
I've been waiting for someone to do transitions. Yeah.
You're gonna start
especially in a hot tub.
You're gonna start doing hot tub streams on Twitch?
I am.
Yeah. Soon, once the stupid construction's done.
I am. I feel silly being like, Amouranth this, Amouranth that, because she's so freaking cool, and then being like, I'm also gonna stream.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, she can only get in a hot tub, like, no.
Maybe. Yeah, actually, our hot tub is getting filled tomorrow with water. And
really? Not Jello?
I just wanted to give you that update. Right. Not Jello.
Yeah. Not
with almond water. Butter. With a girl.
Yeah, those would be good. because you're going to do some OnlyFans streams in the hot tub, and then you do Twitch streams.
Yes.
Almost all your streams are going to be, you're going to have SFW and SFW.
Yes,
Yeah.
gonna go back and forth.
Yeah.
Still, like right now, I feel badly. I haven't streamed on Twitch in a couple months, but I have been streaming on OnlyFans. And every time, just the way it works through Streamlabs, it confirms that I'm going live on Twitch. And every time I'm like, fuck. And I physically open up my Twitch channel just to be like,
make sure you're not
I'm
on
not
there.
streaming. I know I'm not streaming.
It would probably, they'd probably get you kicked off.
Probably get kicked off. That's for darn sure. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of back and forth. I'm actually really, really looking forward to it. I miss streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's I think it'll be good because it's a change of pace because you actually get to talk to people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like rather than DMs, you actually get to talk, like, you know, and people get their fill of like, ooh, what's Maddy up to? I want to ask her this question. I want to do this, you know? So
it's fun. It's unpredictable. It used to kind of scare me how unpredictable it is, but
yeah.
Over time, I think you really miss the interaction with your content.
Yeah.
You can't just put things out into a void.
Yeah.
And not have any feedback.
Nice.
So,
what else is new in the world, in your world, anything like that?
man, no, construction's chugging along.
Yeah.
Hot
New studios
tub's
coming
almost
up.
done. Studios coming up.
New hot tub area.
Mm-hmm.
That's you're just gonna stream from there, but that was planned for the house.
Yeah,
we're not building a whole hot tub in a
it's
studio.
not part of the studio.
That's cool. Going to see your boy soon.
I was just gonna say I have a present for you
What?
in anticipation of going to see Bert next week.
Really?
Yes.
What is it?
You want to see it?
Is it a
I kind of wanted to give it to you on stream.
belly shirt?
No.
No.
It's actually no shirt. It's
Your
an
present is take your shirt
invisible
off.
box. Oh my gosh, I wish that you would just do this podcast shirtless. Is that an option for anyone?
I don't want, like, it'll be the first time in history women would crawl through the computer screens to try to get, and we just don't want that to happen. It would be
It's like too much attention on our
too much
household.
No, I wouldn't do
I
it.
get it.
I wouldn't do it shirtless. People make fun of me enough. Like I see in the comments, like, "Oh, this dude needs to stop eating cake" or something like that. Like,
That's not even a good
fuck
burn.
you, motherfucker. I'm so like 80s. You want to get on the bench machine? I'll fucking bench more than you, dude.
I like that your mind goes there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I eat cake, but I have muscles.
Yeah. I bang my wife every night, so that's fun. I get to do something.
What now?
Yeah, she thinks I'm hot.
I do think you're
It's equivalent to saying my mom says I'm cool. My wife thinks I'm hot.
I don't care what you think, random stranger.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bang you. Wait, what do you look like?
Oh,
No, I'm not trying to
They
bang
never
you.
show. The ones that make fun of looks never show their picture. There's never in the history of like the internet. There's never been a good looking person that like makes fun of like an ugly person. You know, a good looking person as their avatar. You know, like just total full head of hair, like ripped, is like, fuck you, ugly fat slob. Like they don't do that. They
doesn't
just
happen.
mind their own business. It's all the
They're too busy banging
Yeah.
hot chicks.
yeah, it's all dudes that look like me going, oh my god, you're so and making fun of people like, you know, the way they look. I'm like, dude, and they won't put their picture on,
Yeah.
you know, on anything.
I was watching Privy Fox stream once and somebody just randomly came in and just threw in an insult and she's like, show me your selfie right now. That'll be such a fun game. We can
Exactly.
rate you.
Yes.
And we will get such enjoyment from it. Just put up or shut up.
Yeah.
Selfie
No,
immediately in Discord.
I'm sure that person didn't put up a selfie. You know,
They were gone.
Yeah.
They left.
I mean, it's so easy to like pick on looks. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, what is it, low hanging fruit, or
Yeah, I
it's
was
just
gonna
like,
say,
you know,
yeah.
it's just like, oh, okay, well. From what I come to find out, because, you know, like, it's well documented your fetish of like chubby men, and you don't care if bald, short, tall. Doesn't you like you're very like you don't discriminate. You're indiscriminatory.
I was going to say I'm easy to please.
Easy to please.
But
It's so easy.
You don't discriminate. It's
Yeah,
probably
you don't.
kinder.
Yeah, you don't discriminate. But oh, I was just, what was I going for?
Are you going to say, you said from what you gather, are you going to say that people are too picky about
Oh no.
appearances?
Okay, so I'm sorry. Yeah, no. What I was saying is like you just kind of learn to realize that people like different things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Different strokes.
There are
for all
people,
the different
I find
folks.
you extremely attractive. I love your body. I love your body type. I love the blonde hair. Like, you're just my type of girl. But there's people out there that would look at you and just be like, nah, she's not very good looking. And
pass.
which is fine. Yeah, those are pass, you know. And yeah, just people like what they like. But to put it out there in a mean way to somebody, like if somebody doesn't like you, just you don't have to tell her like, oh, you're ugly or you're face, your boobs, blah blah blah. You know, it just seems weird to tell somebody something bad about their looks.
It does, but it's gratifying to people. You know, it satisfies something for them.
I don't think that's a reason to say. I don't care if it gratifies them.
Yeah.
You're.
I don't mean to excuse
you're
it,
insane if that's part of your.
They're getting something out of it. Yeah.
If that's part of your thing. To make fun of people and that gets you off, that's like you have to go like talk to somebody, you know what I mean? Like don't you think you're kind of messed up in the head?
I think few people would admit to that's what they're doing with their time, you know.
That's their problem.
not
admit it, you jerks. You like that. You like it.
You love it. Leave a negative comment on this podcast. I know you want to.
All right, so what's my present?
Oh, okay. There's so much more to say about how variously attractive people are or not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We'll get back. To how.
Okay, close your eyes. Oh no, you don't have to close your eyes. No, do close your eyes. Oh, I was gonna talk about how you surprised me so big a couple weeks ago as well.
Did I?
You did.
With what? Oh, yeah.
A party.
Ooh, a surprise party. That's right, I did. Can I open my eyes now, like an adult?
Wait. It's so cool. Look how cool this is. I want to do a little unboxing video. Okay, open your eyes.
What?
Take in the whole box because it's wicked.
Are these the shoes that they put out a while back ago? Shut up. No way.
I didn't even look at the bottom of the box. You got to read the bottom as well.
Look at this.
Freaking cool.
They got Tom's Air
Jordan. I know, I saw that.
Well, since this is
it says what? Burt Bach on the back.
It says what?
Like Reebok, but Burt Bach.
Yes.
And then
God, this is so cool.
If you read the bottom, it's a work of art, right?
Yeah. Oh, you know, as people listen to this not on video, do you want to explain what this is?
I apologize.
No problem. That's my years of listening to Howard Stern that I pick up that.
Thank you, baby. Our one friend who loves to listen to the audio, I presented Mr. Syke with a beautifully decorated shoebox. It's got the Two Bears, One Cave poster on the front. What were you gonna say?
Nothing. I was letting you go. I was going over here. Do you want to say what they are? I know what they are, but you're not telling them what they are.
Oh yeah, I said it's.
Oh my god, you got me a box. oh my god,
what a lovely empty box. No, it's sneakers. It's these really, really sweet custom sneakers
that Bert and Tom are putting out.
Yes,
like
dude,
months ago. I remember you talking about it. I was like, oh, those are cool.
The pre-order was so long ago.
Oh, these are cool. These are really cool.
Oh, I hope they fit.
They even got the 2B, 1C little tag on them.
I know, I dig it. They're very low key. This tongue says Two Bears. Does the other one say One Cave?
Let me see. Yeah, it does. Dude, those are so cool.
They have a nice tread on them, too.
I don't want to wear them. They're too nice.
No, you gotta wear them.
I like it. Oh, thank you, baby. That was a good surprise.
You are so welcome.
I like that. Should I put them on right now? No, I'll wait.
Kind of. Oh my gosh. It says 100%.
That's great. 100%.
100%.
That is so cool.
Wicked, right?
Yeah. Like there's something like every time I'm like turning it and like there's like something cool like written on it.
They really, really like poured their heart and soul into these. I dig it.
Cool. Should I wear them to the
yes, you should wear them.
Comedy show?
Yes.
Nice.
I would really like to because we just Cumberland Candies, our CBD candy company, is just about to release our Delta 8 caramels. And
yeah.
I was just about to explain what Delta 8 is, but I think I think
Do
we've
most
probably
people
talked
know?
about it before. I keep running into people that don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
I'm allowing you to.
I feel like
You know what it is? You took a caramel, and I can see it now. Now I'm wondering. I'm shutting up because most of the time I'm editing these. I'm like, God, I'm talking too much. I'm gonna let her talk, and then I'm sitting here letting you go, and you're slowly going. And now I just realized when we sat down, you go, I took a caramel.
I know.
Why did you do that?
I don't know. I should have poured a glass of wine. It was such a long day.
All right, guys, I got this. Now that I know she's high off of CBD, I got it.
No.
Let's go. Let's rock now.
It's the Mr. Syke hour.
Yeah, it's the Mr. Syke hour. Now that
Maddy
I know
talk.
that she's like
No,
flying
it was
high.
literally a quarter of a caramel, but yeah, they hit me. I dig them.
Yeah, they hit you harder than they hit me.
But Delta 8 is not necessarily synthetic weed. It's partially synthesized. They extract it from hemp.
Yeah.
And it has a really similar effect
to the Delta 9,
which is THC, which is weed, as everybody,
which is what everybody
knows
smokes.
it. Yeah.
So it's still from the hemp plant. It's just a different, and it just became legal because it's part of the 2018 Farm Bill, which just said, hey, it just can't have Delta 9 in it. Well, they found Delta 8, or they have the Delta 8. Like,
well,
okay.
It can have less than 0.3%
Delta 9,
which they're able to move things around and get to that percentage point.
Well, yeah, they just take it out. They just take the Delta 9 out. I'm not a chemist. I'm not Walter White, but the Delta 9 is gone, so it's not in. It's less than 0.3 in our caramels, but the Delta 8 is in there, and we're doing 25 milligrams of Delta 8.
It's strong. It really.
Yeah, I would really recommend first half a caramel.
Yes.
And then when you're ready to do the full 25.
Yes.
But what were you saying about the Delta 8? Why'd you bring that up?
I was going to say we're going to see Bert next week, and I've been debating if there's a way to like try to send a DM and be like, hey, could I like pass something to one of your assistants or try to give them a box to take on the bus?
Oh, yeah, box of caramels.
But I'm always so nervous of bothering people, or I don't know. I don't know a proper way. I was going to pick your brain on that. I don't know a proper way to bring it up.
No, I think you just be like, hey, I got a couple boxes of Delta 8 to put on the bus, Delta 8 caramels, because they taste awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of the guys would probably love
awesome.
it, because I don't know. I would assume they don't travel around the country with weed from California. Maybe they do. Maybe nobody cares. Maybe I'm just naive about that. I know if I was on the bus, because I always remember the stories of Snoop Dogg tour bus gets pulled over in Oklahoma. And they search it for weed.
I remember that. Yeah. That's so funny.
But Delta 8's illegal, so they can have that on the bus. But no, I think it would be. I don't know. I just think I think famous people get bugged a lot. But then I think there's like things, if you're a famous person and somebody's like, hey, I got this stuff, you want it? And like, yeah. You know what I mean? Oh, that's kind of a perk of being like, like a famous person.
Indeed,
or something like that.
I do want that.
I don't know. Do you think you sent him we didn't talk about it. We ended our last podcast. You sent him the video you made for Tom.
Video for Tom. Yeah, I did. I made a custom for Tom.
Yeah.
I don't know if he ever got it or if Tom ever saw it either. But
yeah,
I don't know.
It was cool.
Worked
It was
really hard on it.
It was super hot.
I refilmed it a couple times to get it just how I wanted.
Yeah.
Because I had scripted it and I had kind of a
direct,
racing theme, if I dare say.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was directed towards like what Tom likes, racing.
Yeah.
What was the premise of it? Because you're not going to show it because you made it for him. It wasn't like, I'm making this, I'm going to put it out on my OnlyFans. You legitimately just made it for Tom.
Yeah.
And that was that. But at least describe it for the people.
It was definitely not safe for work. And I was wearing a tight leather racing suit almost that zipped down. And so I was kind of slowly describing the scene as though Tom were driving me really fast in a race car, and kind of with each bump and with each twist and turn, and as I was kind of egging him on to go faster, I was slowly like, you know how your zipper would kind of jump down if you were.
And there was a lot of innuendos in there.
There was a lot of innuendo.
And did you whip out the boobs at one point?
I believe I did, sir. Can neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Now that you're bringing it up, like yeah, I'm remembering the specifics, but I like it was the
Yeah, I had you watch it.
and you did a couple puns, even threw a Bert pun in there about
I said something about being a big boy, and I was like, I'm not talking about Bert this time.
Yeah, no, wasn't it something with to do with a machine, like
Oh, I did say something. I love a well-oiled machine.
yeah, but I'm not talking about Bert or something like that. Yeah, it was a good video. I hope he got to see it because that was like that's like a I don't know if somebody like a custom video, because you have so many people ask for custom videos, like so many.
Asked many times
to the point you just don't even really do them. Yeah.
It's just too hard to navigate with all the people.
But a custom ASMR video would be like really cool, like especially a not safe for work one, So
I always second guess that stuff because I'm such a big fan. Like even when I sent Bert his videos, I was like, "This is cool. I'm sending Bert videos," and then months go on, and you're kind of like, ooh, maybe that was cringy.
Do you? I don't think of that.
I felt good about it. I think I'm just too critical of myself where
maybe
I shouldn't.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like it's just kind of like one of those things, like when back to the famous people thing, like people send you stuff, people do, whatever, but like I don't know, it's just cool, I think, if that makes sense. Like it's just cool that like that they're just to do something like that, because like I know people are famous and rich, right, and that they worked hard for that and they get all that, but it doesn't mean they should be like I don't know, treated like they got everything, or they're not, like nobody can give them anything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like Bert's made you laugh so much, and like, you're just like, oh, I'll just make this video and see if it helps them relax. You know what I mean? And it's just like, hey, I know, like, you paid money for these and we pay money for the concert tickets and stuff like that. So we are supporting them money wise, but it's still kind of cool. Like, hey, thanks for making me laugh so much. Here's this.
Yeah, this is the thing that I do. Yeah. So this is for you, because I appreciate what you do.
I like it. I don't think it's cringy. I don't think it's whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
thanks, boo.
It is what it is.
You're a real Christina,
Oh my God, is that what I was? Is that my name? Yeah. Well, cool. Thanks for the shoes. I like that. I was not expecting that. I remember.
I think I showed them to you when they were first like teasing the pre-orders.
Yeah, on their IG story or whatever. Yeah. No, that's cool. I like it. I like the box. The box is awesome.
I know.
I love the Segura.
I'm dead. They put so much into it.
Yeah.
I don't think you read on the bottom. That was pretty.
The bottom of the whole thing?
Yeah. There's kind of a funny.
Want to dunk like Tom? Want to run like Bert? Then 100% buy these shoes. I love that. That is so freaking cool. But you know what? Want to run like Bert? I don't want to dunk like Tom. I don't want to dunk like Tom. That's 100% positive of that. But run like Bert, like, man, every single athletic thing that he puts out on IG, he's fucking good at. And
even frisbee golf.
That's what I'm saying.
He's ridiculously athletic.
He's ridiculously athletic, and he I know he went to school on a baseball scholarship, but I saw him in a softball video. Like, I don't know where it is on Instagram, but it's either in his stories. It was in his stories, but he fucking swings a bat like Ken Griffey Jr. Like, just like a smooth swing. He's out there doing like frisbee throws. He sprinted one time. But I thought he was a good runner. I don't know. I think he raced his bus driver.
No, I feel like they're being facetious, but I would like to run like Bert. He runs far better than I do.
I'm going to say this right now. I think, okay, so they're talking about, have you been listening to he's going to swim against the Olympic swimmer Caleb Dressel? Did you hear that?
Was that on this week?
No. It's like a few weeks ago, but he kind of talks about it here or there.
Oh,
I know you've been busy, but so anyway, there's an Olympic swimmer, and he's gonna. Long story short is like, the Olympic swimmer is gonna have to dress like Bert in the pool, like wear jeans and sandals or whatever, and Bert's gonna wear a Speedo, and then
I have heard him talking about that. I didn't actually get what the context was, but he was saying like how superior a Speedo is to swim in.
Yeah. So he, if they give him flippers, I say he beats the Olympic swimmer.
Yeah.
In a race, because it's like there and back in the pool.
Do you really think they're going to give him flippers? That kind of seems over the...
No, have you ever seen an Olympic swimmer? You could put me in a pool with flippers right now, and I could race an Olympic swimmer, and I'd get beat by 50 meters without a doubt, 100%.
Are you saying you're no Michael Phelps?
I'm just saying, yeah, no, I'm definitely not Michael Phelps. I eat as much as he does when he trains. No, I honestly, God, think that Bert will win that race.
That's awesome.
100%. He will win that race if that Dressel kid dresses in clothes in the pool, and Bert gets flippers. Bert will win. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, he's just good at every sport, and it's almost like, what the fuck, man? Like, he's. I know the machine's a bit, but it's like it could apply to. It could easily apply to him.
He is ridiculous. Just the ability to like drink and get high and do all that and still function at that high of a level. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
I'm excited for the show next week.
Days.
My sister and her wife already saw it.
Your sister's wife called me to say that he reminded her of you.
Oh, really?
So much that she almost couldn't see him anymore. She could only see you.
It's just not as funny as me, I guess. But
she's like, if he just had that Mr. Syke sense of humor.
Yeah. Oh, then he could really go places.
Stadiums. He'd have his own festival probably. Yeah. Oh wait.
Yeah, but they said the show was so good. And that was our first time seeing them. We've been sitting on these tickets for a while.
Yeah, it's been
pre-pandemic.
Yeah. Oh
yeah, we've been sitting on them pre-pandemic.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I thought it was early.
Yeah, because we were sitting on Bill Burr's, but he just canceled his show, and we got refunded. Mm-hmm. We had Mark Norman tickets, and I think we just either they wanted you to ask for a refund, or I don't even think we got refunded, but I didn't care. I'd rather the money just to go to Mark Norman. You know what I mean? Because it was at like one of the local comedy clubs, a pretty decent sized one, but. Or we could still be sitting on him. Maybe he's rescheduling. Not 100% sure.
I feel like he might have tried to reschedule to October.
Maybe.
Way late in the year.
Maybe. But I was really looking forward to that. But that was pre-pandemic. But yeah, we've been sitting on Bert tickets for a quick minute.
Man.
Yeah, it's been a while. And then we got more. Who else? We saw Nate Bargatze recently.
We just saw Tom.
We were at Tom Segura. The Nikki Glazer and John Mulaney, we got tickets to.
Yes.
So that should be fun.
We just got the John Mulaney one, so I'm pumped.
I know. We get a lot of good shows.
I know.
Yeah. We were gonna try, but Bert's festival is not really coming to our area. It's coming within a few hours of our area, but it's just
it'd be a really hard turnaround.
Yeah,
you'd have to work the day after.
But there's so many good comedians there.
I
know. I think Nikki Glazer is gonna be there again.
The dream lineup,
which we're gonna see. I wonder if it's gonna be it has to be the same material.
Fortune Feimster, I really like.
Yeah, Mark Norman will be there. Yeah, I know. I'm a little bummed. We can't go. We can't. We haven't decided yet.
Maybe things will shift or something will.
Yeah.
A babysitter will magically fall in our laps.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm a little bummed. I get that FOMO.
I know. You have worse FOMO than almost any human being I've ever met in my life.
But I mean, we're gonna see his show now. There's no way he's gonna come up with a new hour for that, right? I mean, maybe he will.
Maybe. I don't know.
It seems like a cool festival.
I wouldn't imagine he would rope himself into doing a whole hour, I guess, with that many different headliners.
Yeah. All right, let's get really topical. Will Smith, Chris Rock. 3 weeks later, let's go. Hot takes.
Is this the Syke Ward podcast worst episode ever? Discuss.
People have checked out already. No, because we were talking about comedians. I was going to say Andrew Schultz. Did you listen, or did I play that?
Yeah.
His little roast of Will Smith.
Yeah, we
were
watching it together.
That was pretty funny.
It was next level. Yeah. Andrew Schultz, when he just digs his claws into someone, he's go.
He's brutal.
Yeah.
He is brutal. I thought that was pretty funny what he did. But yeah, I mean, Will Smith. I mean, it's a Barbra Streisand effect. I guess back in the day, she brought attention to she sued some like a small publication that said something. I'm probably getting the story wrong, but it's something like this. Some small publication said something, nobody heard about it, and then she went and sued the publication, and then everybody heard about it because she went and sued them. That's what made the news. So they call when you bring something more attention to something like that, they call it the Barbara Streisand effect. So if you bring the attention, telling everybody keep my wife's name out your mouth, everybody's just gonna start making fun of her now.
It would have been one joke out of
nobody would have
60
noticed.
jokes of the night that didn't get any traction.
And you want to know my biggest pet peeve of that whole situation was?
Can I guess what you're gonna say?
Sure.
I love guessing your pet peeves.
Oh, okay. There's a lot.
You know, another thing that really grinds your gears, because I'll tell you. I think it's that Will Smith laughed at first and then checked Jada's reaction.
And then got mad? Close.
Ooh.
No, it's not really close, but that is what that is something that was like.
Does that grind your gears as
well? Yeah, of course. You laugh at it and all of a sudden you're like, but I kind of get the husband aspect of like laughing at something, looking at the or doing something, looking at the reaction,
like registering that it's not cool, and then like,
I get that. No, the people that are like, she has alopecia and she's open about that. That's like saying Mr. Syke is so and so, you know, or does something you don't know. You know, nobody knows. Nobody knows about me, and nobody knows about her. Nobody pays attention to Jada Pinkett Smith.
If someone in the comments is like, Mr. Syke eats too much cake, and then another commenter's like, he has a gland disorder.
Yeah, don't you know he's got a gland disorder? And the person should be, rightfully so, no, because he doesn't, I don't concentrate when Mr. Syke fucking does his whole life. And that's how I feel about Jada Pinkett.
Should.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Jada Pinkett. She could have put billboards in our city that she had alopecia, and I wouldn't have known because I don't give a shit about, you know what I mean? I don't follow her life. I'm not a fan. I don't like, it's not, nothing about it I should know. And as I don't even think Chris Rock should know she has alopecia.
No.
What are you supposed to, okay,
did know.
It just irritated me. Everybody's like, you wouldn't know if like Jeff Bezos had alopecia because like dude's in the news everywhere. He's the richest man in the world. He's like constantly people are talking. Like nobody will know. Like was it Corey Feldman comes out next and is like, I got an ingrown toenail, and everybody's supposed to know. Like you know what I mean? Like
don't make a joke about his weird feet.
Yeah, don't make a joke about his. Don't you know Corey Feldman has an ingrown toenail? Like no, I don't. And just like so that was kind of my pet peeve.
That was
like
a very good hot take.
Yeah, everybody was like, how dare you not keep up with Jada's life, you know, and figure out she has alopecia.
That's so insulting.
I don't know. There was somebody said that like, because G.I. Jane is hot, number one, and she's a badass, you know, doing more Navy SEAL stuff than I could have ever done, you know, and like all this kind of stuff. And you know, and if you get compared to her, that's kind of like sweet. Yeah,
it was hardly a slam.
Yeah. So, somebody goes, you know, what if like somebody went to a guy and was like, hey, Legends of the Fall, you know, like you're Brad Pitt, and it'd be like, sweet, thanks, yeah. I'll go up and slap. Is that?
My hair is pretty luxurious.
Oh yeah, no, I thought you were gonna tell me he wasn't in that movie. I was like, he's in that movie, right? Legends of the Fall.
Yeah,
okay,
that's Brad Pitt.
So that was my pet. Yeah. My pet peeve. He shouldn't have slapped her. He should not have done that. It's stupid. You don't go comedian. The guy's doing a comedy routine. You know what I mean? If the joke's bad or whatnot, talk to him afterwards. Yeah. It was just dumb. Will Smith's an idiot.
I agree. There are way better ways to settle that. That was so juvenile.
Yeah. You had a theory about Scientology and they slap people in Scientology.
Oh, yeah. There was a really interesting, I want to say it was like, Max Brookman or someone on Twitter, some Scientology researcher was saying that's like a standard practice in Scientology. If someone insults you or has a slight against your family, or even if you feel embarrassed in a situation, you have to take immediate physical action against them, or like
somebody
risk like
physical action.
Consequences by the church. And a higher ranking Scientologist is going to come and take physical action. So basically, Tom Cruise had Will Smith not acted, Tom Cruise could have come and slapped him in the face in a public way, which would have been awesome. I wish that would happen.
Joe Rogan had a good point. I saw in one of his clips. I watched a YouTube video. It was like all comedians' reactions to the thing, and every single comedian stuck up for Chris Rock, rightfully, because most of the time comedians are the smart ones in the whole world because they see things differently. You know. But Joe Rogan said he said, the only reason Will Smith did that is because he knew he could do that. And the reason he thinks Will Smith knew that he could do that is because Will Smith smacked him and immediately turned his back to him. And if you think that the other guy's going to retaliate or can retaliate, you would never turn your back because, you know, Joe Rogan said if you knew like all the, you know, the jiu-jitsu, all the stuff he knows and, you know, all those fighters know, you would just jump right on his back and choke him out. That would be it. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
a good
so
point.
Will Smith he was just so like cocky about it, knows Chris Rock can't do anything, slaps him and immediately turns his back, you know?
It's not like Chris Rock can't do anything. I mean, Will Smith is way bigger than Chris Rock. He's way taller. But Chris Rock was doing what he was supposed to be doing in a public setting on a
Chris
stage.
Rock did everything correctly.
And a televised show.
He's not gonna ruin his career by brawling on the stage with Will Smith.
Yeah, that was some
I would have,
nonsense.
because I would have got so pissed. And Will Smith could probably beat me up, but I would have fucking kicked him right in the nuts, or I would have done something, or I would have went off if I was as bright as Chris Rock when it came to like making fun.
You saw Chris Rock kind of like a swallow back.
He did, and again that was correct. But I would have been like, I would have caused like fucking hell right on that thing. I wouldn't care about the academy and all that, but I'm not in that world, and you know, and that would have been the end. Like that, Chris Rock is getting a lot of praise because he didn't do anything. If that makes sense. He could have just went off and made everything really ugly.
But there are also people saying, and I agree. Like, I'm so glad that he acted correctly. I freaking love Chris Rock. Obviously, he was going to do the right thing in that situation. But there are people kind of quasi criticizing him, saying, hey, that video is going to live forever. That's an embarrassment. That's a slight against him forever.
Yeah, it'll be on the internet forever, you know.
And that really sucks because he could have done something, but he just acted appropriately.
Yeah, just Will Smith like joking around, and again, I don't like to judge everybody by one like bad thing that they do. Like Will Smith might not be a bad person, whatever, but like I tend to think he's a prick. You know what I mean?
Really, I don't know. He had a really tearful acceptance speech.
No,
that was
worse.
Not coherent.
That was worse. It was worse than the slap. Because he's sitting there trying to compare himself to this protective father like the Serena and Venus Williams, and he's trying to. It was such an acting dumb thing that he was doing, trying to get. It was all just stupid.
Trying to get people.
Yeah, because he goes around talking about, you know, violence never solves anything, you know, and everything you say is bullshit because you clearly during an award show walked up all cocky, cocked back, slapped, smiled, fixed your coat, walked back. It wasn't just like this heat of the moment. He was in a bar, somebody's like really getting on his wife, and he's just like, fuck, and he punches the guy. You know, I'd have more respect for that than a fucking award show.
Agreed, yeah.
Like, dude,
it was nonsense.
It was stupid. It was just stupid, but whatever. That was our topical. I mean, we have the same take as everybody else. Will Smith's an idiot. Chris Rock did everything right. You know, blah, blah, blah.
I think we've shed some new light on a topic that's hardly been beaten to death.
Nobody, but I don't. What I said, I don't think I heard too many people say is that this like group of people that thinks you're supposed to know that Jada Pinkett Smith has alopecia.
Yeah, I've not heard anyone say that, but you and
no. It's so dumb. Like people, you know, people work for a living and people do things outside of following Jada Pinkett Smith. You know, the only thing people know about her is that she banged the son's friend after she got him off drugs. Yeah, which is very predatory.
Is that truly verifiable? Is that 100% accurate? Or is
she
that
admitted
just
it like on her like little show that she has. No, it was her son's friend that she had sex with. And she was helping him like get off drugs.
I find that to be a bit much.
Yeah, it's like a predator.
Yeah,
dude, if a dude did that?
Yeah.
If a dude did that,
somebody's so vulnerable.
They would be, oh my gosh. If a dude did that to a young girl, like an 18, 19-year-old girl after, like he was in a position of like power, whatever, done. He would be finished.
Canceled.
You know? So, Yeah, who knows? Whatever. Don't complain. Got my shoes here, and
life is good. Haven't slapped anyone lately.
No, I would never slap anybody.
You wouldn't. You get riled up easily, but I feel like you would never solve something with violence.
There's 0 points. Like there's 0 points for like violence over words. Like if somebody comes in this house that night or whatever, I'm gonna shoot them. You know what I mean?
Same.
I'll violence there, but no, over words. Like, dude, when we lived in Las Vegas, it was, you know how many times we went out and you were dressed in just like just like looking like fantastic, and then you know the cat calling and stuff like that you get like. There's a lot of guys that would turn around, what the fuck, you know, like, and do all that, but it's like, whatever, you know, like, what?
Yeah.
A, it's like, there's probably a lot of them. So I'm like, but B, it's just like, okay, cool. So they're
they're pretty tall.
Yeah, they're announcing to the world that my wife is hot. Sweet. All right, cool.
We're just gonna
go where to we're going, and we're gonna drink, and we're gonna eat, we're gonna have fun, and won't think about you guys again. Yeah. So yeah, it's just so stupid fighting over words. Don't get it.
How very refined of you.
Unless you want me to. I don't want to. I still wouldn't. Even if you told me to, I'd be like, you need to find yourself a new husband. Because that's 0
chance. You need
chance.
to check your priorities, madam.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being the type of girl that would be like, are you going to let him talk to me like that?
Really? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to let him talk to you like that.
Yeah.
Because it just works.
I suggest that you do as well.
Yeah. And if you're getting your feelings hurt over it, we don't get our feelings hurt really too much over words like that, do we?
We don't. We're pretty good. I feel like we're quite chill.
All right, enough bragging. All right, is that we do about an hour of literally talking about nothing?
I think we did. Yeah. We've accomplished very little, but it was enjoyable. I love talking to you on the podcast. I dig it.
We get caught up. Because most of the time we talk, and we've admitted this, like, you know, we've been married for so long, 14 years probably now coming on.
Yeah, it's coming up on 14 years that we met, and then we got married a couple months later. Yeah,
it's the, I mean, especially when, like, I'm always working, and then when I'm not working, I'm helping you with your work, you know, like whether we're setting up for something or taking pictures today or whatever. Yeah,
it was your day off today, and you valiantly took naked pictures of me.
I have many jobs.
For 2 hours.
Can you imagine if somebody like he's complaining he took naked pictures of her and they're probably so pissed, like I'll do it. No, but a lot of conversations after 14 years, and especially when you work together on this stuff, it becomes just a lot of our conversations are work conversations or kids.
Or they spiral into
work conversations
or kid conversations.
So sometimes on this podcast is like the only time we can like openly talk about.
I love it.
Chris Rockin' and Slap.
I look forward to it.
Yeah. Or comedians.
Yeah.
We like talking about comedians. And
speaking of which, I was going to just briefly touch on, I was on a really fun podcast that should be coming out soon.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Although this is also a very fun podcast.
Probably not as fun as theirs, but yeah.
Another. I was on Cocktails with Dimples in the Beard.
Oh, really?
And I'll link to it
nice.
In the description box.
What do they do?
They interview a lot of comedians.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're really, really funny guys.
Was it good?
It was good stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was so... Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, is that who you sent some caramels to?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, no way.
I meant to message them today. They're sending me a shirt as well, I think. But I sent them some of the straight CBD caramels and some of the Delta 8 caramels.
Delta 8s?
Yeah.
Nice. Have they ever done any of that?
No. One of the hosts has never done Delta 8, THC, absolutely nothing.
Really?
And he said he might take a full caramel and then try to get through the podcast.
You should watch this one with you taking a quarter
of CBD only.
Yeah.
And being about 20 seconds behind every
that Delta 8 gets you.
It's bad. It gets me big.
It ain't bad. It's good, but it's bad in a good way. It's I'd be curious to see that podcast if he takes a full one.
It'd be amazing.
He's never done it before. Yeah, he'll be loopy. But so we'll probably, by the time this goes out, we might be selling them online already.
Yes, I hope so. We already have sample packs up for people that want just a little
for CBD
of that CBD goodness.
But the Delta 8 should be up soon with maybe sample packs too, right?
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. It was so funny I haven't done a lot of other podcasts.
Oh my God, my legs. Oh,
I'm sorry. You're so sore. You did my workout for me yesterday because I couldn't go. Whatchamacallit? I forgot that on a podcast you're there to promote. Like they give you the time to promote. I literally thought I was going to be on and just have a conversation with them and just like joke around.
Yeah.
And then they kept asking me like about my OnlyFans, how I make videos, what am I doing on Pornhub, and then we talked for like 20 minutes about the caramels, and I was like, oh, you guys are giving me a platform to promote myself.
Well, you know what it is? It's hard because you have your own platform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I forgot.
And I'm assuming it's bigger than theirs, but I mean, like,
I don't know.
I think your platform is bigger than like most people's. Like,
if you combine everything.
Yeah, if you combine everything.
Little platform.
But they have different fans or whatever. But
sometimes when you listen to comedy podcasts, it's just comedians just riffing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you listen all the way till the end, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I've got dates coming up."
Yeah.
And I totally
that's what
forgot.
you were expecting.
Yeah, I totally forgot that's the podcast system.
Like again, because I think it's just in your brain that you have your platform. You're only doing it just to go on and have fun, not really to promote, if that makes sense.
I had all these different like topics of conversation in mind, and then they just kept asking me questions about my businesses, and I finally was like, oh,
that's cool.
But it was super sweet of them, and it was really fun. We actually had some big laughs.
We could get them on this one. Is there how many? Are there 2 of them?
That would be wicked. Yeah, 2.
Yeah. We can talk to them.
They
Finally get some
Zoom.
Dudes on here. They can just talk, and we'll just leave you off to the side. And I'm sure people would love
just
that.
Take another caramel, Maddie.
Yeah, take another caramel, and everything will be all right. I'm gonna take one to go to sleep tonight.
I love it. I did not think it was gonna hit me like that. It hit me quite nicely.
Yeah. I think people.
It does get me like a glass of wine, but it just gets me all at once to where I'm like, from a sentence to the next sentence, I'm like, whoa.
Whoa. Yeah. It just makes me it kind of clears my mind, and then when I go to sleep, I just stay asleep. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Almost to the point sometimes like I'll fall asleep on my side, and usually I sleep on my stomach, which is apparently bad, but I fall asleep on my side, and then the next morning I'll wake up with like a little bit of sore shoulder because I was in such a deep sleep that I didn't roll. I didn't move around and stuff like that. So that's like, I don't even want to say it's a downfall, because sleep is much more important than rolling around. But yeah, sometimes when you're in such a deep sleep, it's almost like when you're taking NyQuil, you're knocked out for so long, and then when it wears off, you're like, oh my God, I didn't move. I didn't roll around. Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Oh,
exactly.
All right, cool. Well, good podcasting.
Good podcasting.
We'll do another one soon. Yeah, we didn't tell the people that another part of the construction is another room where we're gonna have this podcast set up. Yeah. So we can just hop in and just do a quick hour, and so they can be a lot more frequent and a lot because honestly, it sounds weird. You think like when you spread them out for so long that you just have so much stuff to talk about, but you don't. But like there'll be a day like where we're out and so much stuff happens, like, man, it'd be so cool if we could just talk for an hour about this, and it'd be so much more interesting than trying to remember everything that we did. But it'll get better, and it'll
I think so too.
I still like doing it. Do you still like doing it?
I love doing it. So if you're still with us, thank you very much. We appreciate you immensely.
All right, well, let's get to bed and get tomorrow started.
Let's take
some caramels.
Let's take some caramels, brah.